Okay, so the first thing I got to do is move this dough and see if I can get the camera up here. All right. Take my plants off. Yeah. Oh, geez. Wobbly. Yep. Okay. That was a mason jar full of the dough that I made. I guess that was what? Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Baked Sunday. It cultured for 24 hours, and then I made, with the rest of the ingredients, I made the rest of this dough. So that's gonna sit until probably tonight, and I'll put it in the fridge, or maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see. So what I'm going to do today, right now, is make two recipes. One is a Zoodle pho, and pho is an Asian noodle soup, I believe. Could be wrong. And basically, let's see. It's got cilantro, it's got red pepper, it's got garlic, it's got tahini, it's got lemon, and the first thing I'm gonna do is blend the garlic and the tahini and the lemon. Okay. So I got some ingredients here. I'll just take out that cilantro, red pepper. Ooh, mushroom. They didn't really have a good selection of mushroom, but that's oyster mushroom, aka I believe it's chicken of the forest. Here's some 9 zucchinis. Got some extra plastic bags. Oh, green onion. And then here's the garlic. So the garlic, we're just gonna throw this whole thing in there. Matter of fact, let me cut the little nubs off the end. Whoops. Okay. The little hard piece that I guess is where it attaches to the rest of the plant. And I'm sure could use that. I've done it before. I'm just gonna be a little extreme with this recipe as far as doing my best, because the person who I'm making it for is a millionaire. He owns the construction company that I did work for. I met him at the gym, and before I had a kitchen, I was cooking at the gym, and I had a little hot plate, and I made soup, and he had some, and he really loved it. And I thought I improved the recipe by changing it a little bit to have more flavor with ginger and what else? I don't remember. But he liked it the old way I made it, which basically was just throwing everything into a pot. So let's see what I can do this time. I don't know, sometimes I think people are controlled by their microorganisms. And when I improved the recipe, his little critters didn't like it. And so he made up some excuse that it didn't taste the same. I don't know. A lot of garlic though, huh? Holy. This is just gonna be like a sauce that I put into the broth. It's gonna be garlic, tahini, lemon, olive oil, a little bit of vinegar, and salt and ginger powder. It's like the flavor. Maybe I'll put some seaweed in there because I got flakes. Should I put the seaweed in the flavor or should I put it in the broth? I think I'm gonna put it in the flavor. This way there's no like little pieces of seaweed floating around. There's the garlic. Next, let's go, since I'm over here, we'll use the salt. And the salt, you can actually put a lot in. 1 huge tablespoon. 2 huge tablespoons, 3 huge tablespoons, because this is the flavor, right? Oops, sorry. Ginger powder, 1 huge tablespoon, 2 huge tablespoons, that's enough. Alright. What about clove? The parasites are gonna like that, huh? The clove will do not a whole tablespoon, do about a teaspoon, which I'm just gonna eyeball. Teaspoon of clove. I got turmeric, I'll put in some turmeric. Turmeric, I'm definitely gonna put at least a tablespoon. Alright, those are just the spices I had. I do have some habanero powder, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Okay. Here's some leftover lemon juice that I had from my flush the other day. That's gonna be the lemon. Some apple cider vinegar. else we got in that? Here's the seaweed flakes. Organic triple blend flakes. Dulse, laver, and sea lettuce. Alright, and let's see. 1 tablespoon, two huge tablespoons, and should we do 3 huge tablespoons? Nah. That's it for that. What else do I got in here? I got mustard powder, but I'm not gonna put that in. Alright, next. Tahini. This was from the other day. My girlfriend came over and we made this soup. Not exactly the same, but if you look at pho recipes, I think they all have tahini in it, or sesame. There's a little hard piece at the bottom. Not piece, but you know, like at the bottom of a nut butter jar, it's a little thicker. Stuck down there, not too much. Okay. Alright. Glad I didn't eat after my flush the other day, because I would have ate that. And then it's crazy how, like, the universe is giving back to me since I dedicated myself. It gave me this customer, hopefully customer. Okay, olive oil. I think I'm gonna put this whole olive oil in there. Alright, this is a good olive oil, Spectrum. And this is sunflower lecithin. And that's going to combine the fats with the other stuff. The lemon, the apple cider vinegar. The lecithin emulsifies the fat. Oh shit. My blender broke. I don't know what's up with this blender. I gotta take it in though. See? So good. The smell is incredible. Just give me 1 sec because I want to clean the drain out of my sink. Because I made dough this morning and I used, measuring cups and spoons. So the drain's full, and if I'm making another recipe right now, I'm gonna need to clean and put stuff in. So I want to have it clear. Just give me 1 second. It won't even take a minute. Just to get everything together. My one viewer, I appreciate you. I want this to be a good experience for you watching my channel. So I try not to waste too much time cleaning, but I do want to get this handled real quick. Just give me 1 more second. Pretty much empty. Okay. Okay. Now, get my spatula. And now we will, my one viewer, you're the best. Okay. So this is going to be the soup flavor, and for now I'll put it in here. Oh my god, it smells so good. I'm going to stay strong though. I'm not going to eat I'm gonna do at least 7 days. I'm on day 2 right now. This is supposed to be the hardest day. All right. Oof. The smell is tempting me. God, give me the strength to not eat for 7 days at least. Trying to shred down to a skeleton. Why? Because that's the only way I can be sure to get rid of everything that's not supposed to be there. Process of autolysis. Yep. Okay, next we're going to peel the zucchini. There's 9 of them. I went with 9 because that's the highest number in numerology. I thought about doing 10 for Empire. I thought about doing 8 for Eternity. But I went with 9. For Abundance, the highest number, number 9. Good idea or no? The ends I'll cut off it once I'm done peeling, before I spiralize. So the game plan is to put water in the pot and put enough water in the pot, you know, for soup, but not too much, just barely enough to cover the zucchini. But I'm not going to start with the zucchini, I'm going to start with the mushrooms. And I'm going to heat the water up until the mushrooms are cooked, basically. And then I'm going to turn the water off. Or if I don't turn the water right off, I'll just cook the zucchini, I'll put the zucchini in there and cook it for a short period of time, maybe 5 minutes. Because I think the zucchini is going to cook quicker than the mushrooms, but maybe not. Maybe I could put them all in at the same time. But I was thinking to cook the mushrooms in the water to get the mushroom flavor. Get the mushroom flavor in the broth. And not really worry about eating the mushrooms per se. But more so get the flavor of the mushrooms. What I'm thinking right now, you know, I'm kind of, because it's been a while since I made this recipe, I'm hashing it out in my head as I go. So what I'm thinking right now is to use the Cuisinart, the food processor, on the mushrooms. First do that, and then put them in the water. I'll definitely start the water, salt it, and even now on day 2, I'm trying to come up with excuses to eat. I'm thinking, oh, it's just soup. You know, there's no sugar. I know that it's the parasite. I think I'm gonna have a giant worm come out because I don't need to eat. I'm not that lethargic because Tommy T. Rains told me to mineralize with salt. So every morning I've been having a tablespoon of sun-dried sea salt in water, and it's helped me poop. So that, I think, is stopping me from, it's keeping me, you know, from being lethargic because I don't have poop inside me. And when you're doing a cleanse, or when you're fasting, if you have poop inside, it's gonna make you feel tired because you got those toxins that you have to deal with. And that's a major problem with people that do fasting and juice fasting if they don't do it properly like what I do, because I learned from Jub. Because I learned from Jub, I learned how to do things to prevent that, to empty out, so you can do fasting and still have the ability to eliminate. Most people, when they do fasting, they can't poop, and the toxins just build up and they get headaches and cravings. And anyway, I'm feeling pretty good, you know, as far as that. I'm able to, even though I'll just get a quick craving, you know, it's not going to stay. I'm not going to cave. And I know that it's just a worm trying to get me to feed it. And I know that the harder it gets, the better results I'm gonna get. The more I want to eat, the more I'll be digging into my autolysis and my lower abdominal fat, which I'm cleaning out. Anyway, I'm just kind of train of thought. Expressing my train of thought with you. Hope you don't mind. Alright, next up, spiralizer. Okay. Londos, did you make enough for your father and Doyle? Did I make enough what? Soup? I'm making the soup right now. Did I buy enough, you mean? I got definitely enough for extra. Definitely have enough for extra. Probably gonna vacuum seal them. Vacuum seal the individual servings. Reverse osmosis water. Cuisinart. It's going to be a lot of zucchini, so I have to make sure that I leave enough room in the pot. Okay, and I also have some garlic extra, and I'm gonna throw that in there in the water. So this is a food processor. It doesn't chop as, it doesn't blend as fine as a Vitamix, which in this case is good because we don't want mushroom paste, we want like little tiny mushroom pieces. And the garlic too, so. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, lucky number. 13 cloves of garlic. The alarms are going. That's too much garlic. Sticky. Okay, I'm risking it, but I'm gonna put ginger in too. Hopefully it's not so much that the guy goes, "Oh, what is this, ginger?" I'm basically getting rid of all my leftover ingredients. That's how poor people cook. Use what you got. Okay, like I said, the selection wasn't really great for the mushrooms. But it is what it is. We're using the Italian market's leftovers too. Alright. So, the way the Cuisinart works is it chops, and we're going to get some fine chopped material. Plug in my phone so it gets some charge. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. Charge this up. 20% battery. I think this cable's not in. Oh. No, it's on. Let's go. All right, here we go. It smells good. Let's bring it in here. Smells really good. Ginger and garlic all in this little piece of mushroom that I can see. So it's not fully chopped. Let's do a little more. Did I do this wrong? It's supposed to go this way, maybe? No. It's not supposed to go this way. I had it. Let's go this way. There it is. Mmm. It smells so good. Okay. Hey, Rick. Got some super soup coming. Super duper. There's water in the bowl already, in the pot. And now I'm gonna empty out the Cuisinart, which, if you're just tuning in, was 13 cloves of garlic, a little bit of, where's my spatula? A little bit of ginger and oyster mushrooms. Okay. Okay, turn the heat on. Put it on medium for now. And we're gonna add salt. One tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. We're gonna also add a little bit of sea vegetable called triple flakes. That's about a tablespoon. A little bit of a deeper flavor. So this is going to be the base, the broth. Now we're going to zoodle using a spiralizer. We're going to zoodle some noodles, or noodle some zoodles. Zoodle some noodles and noodle some zoodles. Okay. Here's the spiralizer. And let's see. I guess I'll just do it onto the cutting board here. Alright, I'm a righty, so I'm going to go this way. Zoodle soup, it's good for you. Zoodle soup, put it in your face. Yay, yay. Rick, I wanted to ask you, where were those pictures from? It looked like Colorado or Nebraska. Where you at? Still in Cali? Make 2 soups in the morning. Make 2 soups at night. You make 2 soups in the afternoon. Yeah, buddy. 1. Got 8 more. 9 zucchinis. Number 2. Two. Alright, I'm going to do 1 more before I put the zoodles in this container, so I don't have spillage. So that will be 3 zucchinis zoodled, and then I'll do that twice more. 3 times 3 is 9. Like I said, I got 9 zucchinis. Ew. That was a mountain of zoodles that was a landslide, an avalanche. It was a zoodle-lanche when the zucchini mountain collapsed under its own weight. Oh! Almost had a tragedy there. I didn't though. Let me move this a little further from the edge. Alright, there's 1 set of 3 zoodles. Making zoodles till the day we die. This one's called the Vegetti Pro. That's 4. Once we finish this one, we'll have crossed the halfway point. Oh, gotta remember to enjoy the process. Try not to think of the result. But take each zucchini as its own. Alright, more than halfway there. This is supposed to somehow suck. Oh, there it is. I just learned something. I learned how to suction cup the Vegetti Pro. Wow. Now I don't need to use my hand like that. I can just use my hand like this. Holy. All these years. I finally learned. Yay, Master Lukey. Woohoo! I did it. Oh, it doesn't work good though. The freaking suction cup didn't work good. It doesn't suck hard enough. You suck. Wow, look at all this zucchini noodles. Look at all those zoodles. You ever see the meme? Look at all those chickens. Alright, last 3. Let's get it. Turbo speed. Boom. Last 2. Woo-hoo. One more zucchini. And here we go. Cha-ching! Let's go, baby! Look at all those zoodles. Now they're gonna cook down in size. So even though the pot might get filled to the top initially, I think we'll be fine. The other thing is, I do want to chop these. Oh shoot. How am I not? That's weird. So because otherwise it's going to be hard to plate these in individual servings. Because it'll have the Lady and the Tramp effect of just like one long noodle, you know? Alright. Here I come. Alright. Set it away. Sink. Clean as you go. Clean workstation. Okay. Okay. Alright, just cleaning up the spiralizer. And my knife. So once the zucchini noodles are al dente, we're going to turn the heat off and add the rest of the ingredients. Which, what do we got? Chives, red peppers, and cilantro. That's it. It's not a super complicated recipe, but I think it'll be good. And this turned out to be perfect because it's just enough to cover everything and not too much liquid, because it's going to be hard to, what's the word? You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll go to the 99-cent store and get, or maybe I'll just use the cups that I have. Yeah, I can do that. This way I don't have to pay more money and I won't be buying single serve plastics, single use plastics. Okay, so while that's cooking, come over here and use this to rinse the cilantro. dirt. Okay, also, baking soda. Why baking soda? Because you got these red peppers, not organic. And the baking soda is supposed to take off the pesticides. So, how am I going to keep those down? So, alright. This back over here. Alright. There's a garbage back here that you can't see. Cha-ching. I'm going to put these green onions in the baking soda water. Probably should have kept the Cuisinart out for this, would have made it a lot easier. But the easy way becomes the hard way, right? Not always going to have access to a Cuisinart. So, knife skills. Oh geez. This is going to be a fine chop. Not a rough chop and not a mince. In between that. You got a slice, you got a rough chop, fine chop, and a mince. Mince is basically as fine as you could chop with by hand, comparable to the Cuisinart. This we're just gonna keep it small. Okay, matter of fact, let's take a quick look here. I'm gonna get a fork. Okay. All right, those are good enough. 5 viewers in the middle of the day. Wow, that's a new record. Okay, go back and see the recipe if you want. But basically the broth is mushroom, garlic, and ginger. A little bit of seaweed too, triple flakes. Now the next thing I'm gonna do, now that the water's off, I'm gonna put the green onion in. Yo, by the way, I'm just thinking out loud because there's a bunch of viewers, more than normal. The other day, when I did a 6-hour stream for the Mujerta, I got so many view hours from that. I blew past 2,400. And the goal is 3,000 to be able to apply for monetization of my channel. And don't worry, I'm not going to start doing ads, but I am going to try to connect some type of shopping experience, whether it's ingredients or products like the Vitamix, where you can click and be sent to either my shopping cart, my storefront, or another storefront. The goal is to monetize so that I can upgrade. I want to upgrade and expand to serve you better, so that, you know, if I'm able to upgrade this place, turn it into a commercial food service establishment, you could order the very products that I make. So, for example, we got the soup, you know, and I could vacuum seal it. Oh, down to 3 again. Okay, that's all right. Quality, not quantity, right? Well, let me put the camera up here. This here. Hopefully that doesn't fall into the soup. Put that there and put that there. That should be good. Okay. Putting the green onion on this so I can put it in. There's more. All right. Whoops. Upgrade to a bigger pot, can make more at a time. Bulk ingredients, packaging. What do they say? Money makes money, right? And money's a tool. Don't worry, I won't be buying Jordans. I won't be buying Bugattis. I might buy a food truck though. Alright, so next, what I'm gonna have to do is clear this off for the next recipe. It's 350 ready? Oh man. I gotta go clean the gym. Am I gonna be able to throw this next recipe together? Takes an hour to clean the gym, and I got my first student at 6. It's 4 now. I still got to get ready, so I got a half hour to throw this recipe together. You think I can do it? Should I try or should I cut it short? Let me know in the chat. Throw the next recipe together or go to the gym and do the next recipe some other time. I think I should end the stream for now. I think that's the best move. I'm gonna end the stream. The Lion's Mane mushroom chocolate is not a necessity because nobody ordered that. It's just something that I wanted to make for as a product. So we'll revisit that. I got all the ingredients, so this way I don't have to rush and I'll make it good. Anyway, what I'm gonna do for this soup recipe is I'm going to freeze it into, just so you know, I'll show you. I'm gonna freeze it into these cups here. 16 ounce. AOC, stream again tonight? Definitely. I definitely am gonna be on later tonight at 10 or 11, depending on how late I get home from the gym. You think I should make the chocolate tonight? Maybe. Let me think. Let me see what time I get home from the gym. You know? If I get home at 10 and I want to stream at 11, I'm going to have to shower. But if I get home at 9, what I'm trying to do is really get shredded over the next 2 weeks because I'm fasting. So if I stay later at the gym, you know, I'll do more work and stuff. So I've been trying to do that. Yesterday I stayed until I think 9:30. Tonight I was gonna try to do the same or even later, because from 6:30 to 8 I'm in the jiu-jitsu class, and that is physical exertion, but it's not bodybuilding. So I'm trying to build muscle as I fast, because the muscle that I do build will pop out as my body fat goes down. You know, I'm gonna lose weight, but I don't want to look frail. And I don't mind being skinny, and also the skinnier I am, even the little muscle that I have will look more impressive because it's just sticking out, even though it's not a lot. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to the gym, you know, not right now, but right after this, right after I finish putting this soup together. The news, yeah. I'll do the news. Definitely, I'm trying to do the news Monday to Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it just seems like 11 p.m. is going to be the time that I can definitely be on. Sometimes I was trying to do 10, but it was like not working out because I was late. So 11 looks like it's a definite go. Okay? Thank you, AOC. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Let's bring the camera in so you can get a nice close-up look here of the soup here. So what I was gonna say as far as this recipe, hold on, let me get this camera stand up here. As far as this recipe, I got the base recipe here, which was just the oyster mushrooms, garlic, salt, and ginger. I'm not even gonna taste it because it's gonna trigger me to eat more. I know it's probably good though. I cooked that until the water was hot, then I put the zucchini in. So you can see the zucchini, the tenderness. I actually kind of want to put some ice in there to stop it from cooking further. Let me do a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let me put these in red pepper. That'll cool it down. So this is going to be the base. I'm going to put it in as is. I don't need the ice. I'm gonna get a ladle. I'm gonna put it in as is into these and freeze them. Sammy the bunny, I see snow. You missed the snow, bro? Sorry, I don't know if you're a bro, but you missed the snow? What happened? Did you move somewhere tropical? Weird humble brag, huh? You missed the snow now that you live in the tropics. Oh, Florida, right? You moved to Florida or something? Oh my God, this smells so good. And, okay, so I'm gonna probably do 2. I'll give him 2, and they're gonna be $10 each. They're gonna be $10 each, and if he buys 10, I'll give him 3 free. Yeah, it's kind of like a wet snow. I'll show you if you stick around. I'll show you once I finish this. So they're $10 each for a soup, you know, because of inflation. And if he buys 10, I'll give him. If he buys 5, I'll give him 6. And if he buys 10, I'll give him 13. That's the deal. $10 each. 6 for 50, 13 for 100. I'm not trying to sell $10 soups because I had to buy all these ingredients. It's not way more than $10. So I'm just gonna give him one, and I'm gonna say, you know, this is a free sample for promotion, and the minimum order is $50. I think if I say minimum order $100, it might turn them off, but we'll say minimum order $50. And this would be great to have with buns. Oh man, I'm hungry as F. But I'm gonna have to cut these noodles a little bit. I see a couple of lumps there that's... If you ever go to a Korean restaurant, a Korean Chinese restaurant, so there's Chinese food in Korea, I think, or maybe it's Korean food in China. I forgot. It's a certain type of Korean food. But it's not Korean, it's either Korean food in China or Chinese food in Korea. But there's a buckwheat noodle, and they cut it at your table. They say, do you want it to cut? And they got like a special scissor. Not special, but a distinct scissor that they use for cutting a noodle. Anyway, just reminded me of that. This way when I go to plate them, it'll be able to be more even. I do have to get a ladle though, I think. I think I should get a ladle. Ladle, ladle, ladle. Bought you on eBay. Right? I use you every day. Ladle. Alright, so what I was saying is I'm going to plate them in here. Matter of fact, I'll do it now because I did everything else. Let's see. How many should I make right now? I got 4 out. I might as well do 4, right? I'll get a couple more. Just gonna eyeball it, how much I can actually. 8. 10. Start with that. Okay, now what can I use as a, oh, okay, I got these. Got this right here. Okay. Just gonna go like this. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 'Didn't cut them enough because it's hard to scoop now. 9. 10. Okay, now I'll just even it out because some of them have a lot and a couple don't have as much. I want to make sure I get enough noodle in each so it's not all broth. But I don't want to. Let's see here. There we go. Oh boy. Alright. So, let's put a little more broth in each, I guess. Broth. Broth. Alright, and the rest, I'm going to add that stuff I made in the beginning. So we got a regular version, and this is going to be the spicy version. So we got that, which if you want to know what it is, just look in the beginning of the stream. But basically, if I can remember, it's a lot of garlic, olive oil, tahini, and some spices. And I'm also going to add this habanero powder. Yay, yay! And I'm going to add 1 heaping teaspoon into that. Habanero. Mix that up. Ooh, that smells good. And this, ooh boy. I'm not gonna plate it in there. I'm gonna plate it in. Let's see, what do we got? We got some Tupperwares. Let me get covers on these. Just put them over here. Wipe them down. Super soup. These will go great with buns. Oh my god, bro. It's got to be a more efficient way, huh? take a picture real quick. Take a picture. I don't want to get the shadow of my phone. Alright, and now we'll do one boomerang. It's going to be called Zoodle Pho. Cha-ching. Okay. Now let me text the guy. Where is he? Where is he? Andy. Alright, so you want to see a close-up? Because I'm going to end the stream anyway. So let me take the phone off the phone off the thing there. That'll keep you warm. Health food in the burbs. Zoodle Pho. No, I had to cancel the first order. Period. Get used to calling me master. OnlyFans girl. She told me the wrong bra size. She goes, oh, actually I might be blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, wow, typical. Lying about your size. It's like when they take those pictures from an upwards angle, from a downwards angle. It's a form of catfishing. Not cool. I don't want you to slip up on camera and use my name. I'm not an egomaniac, guys. It's not like a master thing. Although it kind of is, because the research that I've done shows that women like to be submissive to a good man. So, it is a master thing. But, also, I don't want my name on camera because my OnlyFans is, secret. Hello, Mr. Kuma. I really appreciate the offer for the medium-sized rash guards. My contact details are yada yada. England, oh man. I really appreciate it. You're such a legend, and I know the equipment will give me special powers when training. How can I send you money to cover the shipping? If you go to the contact page on my website, there's a donate button. Now he's gonna ask me, oh, what's your website? Yeah, you're such a fan, bro. It's right in the link in bio. Alright, so I'm thinking either refrigerate or freeze these. What do you think? I'm gonna freeze. Packed fridge. I have to get rid of some of this food. Who's gonna help me? Okay, hold on. Which one of these soups is the best one? That's a good one. I'll just stick with that. I don't want to have to reopen all these to find a good one. You know what? I'm also gonna keep one of these out for my student Ahmad. Let me see which one looks the best for him. Definitely not that one. Anybody in the chat, tell me which one of these looks better. Ah, they look the same, never mind. Never mind. Andy and Ahmad. Okay. Let me get a marker and put Andy and Ahmad on them. This one's for Ahmad. This one's for Andy. Okay. And Ahmad is also going to get a spicy one. Oh. Wow. Wish I could eat, bro. I wish I could eat all this food. It would taste really good. Oh yeah. A little bit of broth. And the rest of this, I kind of want to save it for myself when I start eating again. Oh my God, that smell. With great opportunity comes great responsibility, right? Took me a long time to start fasting like this. I ain't turning back now. But I tell you, that right there is gonna taste so good when I eat, finally. Woo-hoo! Okay. Frozen soup's in the freezer. Now I do have to be careful because these are not made for soup, and if I put them like in my backpack, for the gym. I see snow. Oh no, that's old. If I put them in my backpack and go to the gym, I don't want them to spill. So I gotta figure out how to do this. Tape might not be good enough. Okay. All right. Let's figure this out. Am I gonna? I'm going. You know what? I'll just put them in a bag, not my backpack. I'll carry it, you know, just like a shopping bag, and be careful. That's all. So let's take a look at the damage in the kitchen here. I gotta make buns later. Maybe not later. Maybe tomorrow. But I gotta put these molds hidden away because the freaking mice will eat them otherwise. Don't ask me how I know that mice will actually eat silicone molds. Don't ask me how I know. Alright, I am kind of in a rush to get to the gym now, so I'm not gonna clean up by putting those away, cleaning that. We're just gonna call it here. I am gonna put the, what do you call it? The bun dough back. View from my office. Robin Rod's Juice Bar. Closed. The gym's that way. I want to take over this building. Turn it into my health facility. What do you think? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for actually entertaining that thought? I think the trauma of losing my kids made me hallucinate. Into this grand scheme of becoming rich. Supposedly, schizophrenia can be brought upon by trauma. You can look that up. Little towel to keep the dust out. while also letting it breathe. A surfboard shaped cutting board, which just barely is the exact circumference of the circle opening on the top of the bowl, with my money tree and snake plant on top. God bless this food. Alright. So that's it. The last thing I'll do is I'll just take my herbs for training. This is yohimbe. It's a stimulant. I would compare it to pre-workout. Coffee. Andy, really? Sure. What time? I can meet you at your house too if that's better. I'm leaving my house now to head over and clean. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna give him two soups. I'm gonna give Andy 2 soups. And I'm gonna tell him they're $10 each. And if he likes them, the deal is $6 for $50 and $13 for $100. If he likes them. I say 1 for him, 1 for somebody else. This is tribulus, and I'll compare this to what's a low dose testosterone steroid that people do. Oh man. When coffee tastes good, you know you're fasting. What do I owe you? Make sure you like it first, and then we can make an order. You know? Now, do I have any plastic spoons? Last thing, guys, that I'm going to end the stream for now. I'll come back in a little bit at the gym. Here we go. I got a plastic spoon right here. Got a plastic spoon right here. A black one and a white one. Which one should I give him? Who's in the chat? Black spoon or white spoon to go with that? Talk to me. I'm getting a shopping bag here. Oh yeah, Nordstrom. Fancy. Can I fit them all in though? You know what? I'll just bring Andy's, and I'll leave Ahmad's here because Ahmad's supposed to give me a mattress later, so he'd probably come over. The only thing is this. Here we go. I'm gonna put Ahmad's in here, so I don't know if these mice are capable. Actually, I know they're capable to chew. They'll chew right through this plastic cup, and then Ahmad's Ahmad's recipe will be eaten. Plus, I'll have a big mess. Those little fuckers. No food can be left out anywhere. They ain't chewing through that. Now Andy, the only thing is I gotta put something in there to kind of, I'll use a paper bag. To kind of stuff the sides, because I don't want it to shake around. This way it's snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Should I use two? Maybe I'll use 2 paper bags. I certainly got enough. Certainly got enough paper bags. Alright, we got 2 paper bags, we got 2 spoons. And we got just enough time to pack, go to the gym, clean before my 6 o'clock student. What do you say? Great success. Thanks for being a part of the stream by watching. I appreciate it. It gives me courage and hope and confidence to see that I have 1 viewer. I don't like to see the 0 there. It makes me feel like a failure and hopeless. And I go, what the hell am I doing with my life? But I have 1 viewer. And that's you. I can see the number 1 next to the little icon that looks like a person. So whoever you are, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. You don't have to say anything. You can keep it a secret between the 2 of us. Actually, it's not between 2 of us. It's just you. You can keep your secret. But just know. Thank you. And come back. Anybody watching in the future, if you want a free sample, I have 3 recipes that I'm working with right now. One is the bread, also called Dino Buns. I made that on stream recently. Quinoa and a bunch of other things. I'm only sending 8 of these out. So right here there's 35. I gave my dad one. So that's 35 minus 8, 27 unspoken for. Alright? I will ship you as a free sample 2 to 4 buns. They come in a pack of 2. And if you want, just go to masterluki.com, or you can even just reply on this video, you know, as you're watching now or in the future. You leave a comment and say, I want to try buns, or I want to try the super soup, or the other recipe, which I didn't have time to make today, but I will make, is the dino coins. That's the next recipe that I'm gonna make on stream. It's with this organic white chocolate. It's the healthiest chocolate that you can, and it's gonna be also containing lion's mane. So this is really brain food. And then it's also gonna have, be sweetened by coconut sugar. And most likely that's the only three ingredients that I'm gonna use. Because I don't want any sea moss or soaked chia, which would have moisture in it besides the cocoa. You know, it won't last. If you just have cocoa fat, coconut sugar, and powdered lion's mane, that has a long shelf life. It doesn't have to be refrigerated. The way I made it last time, it had sea moss, it had chia, and it had pumpkin. Oh, I am gonna have to put pumpkin seeds in, I think, to make it officially dino coins. Yeah. So, I'll tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. I'll do this right now, because time is of the essence. Okay, we're gonna dehydrate these. These pumpkin seeds were soaked, and that activates them. So if you just eat raw pumpkin seeds, you might get gas. Because of the lectins or something. But when you soak them, it gets rid of the lectins. So now they're soaked, but because I don't want any moisture in the dino coins, we're going to dehydrate these so they'll get nice and crunchy, and then I can blend them into the coins. Alright. Amazing how things work out, huh? I think fasting makes more synchronicity. How easy. And I got a lot more energy that I can tap into. Oh shit, my sleeve. Alright. Dropped one, but that's okay. Turn this on to 4 o'clock, which is 120. aka 420. You got 5 pumpkin seeds on the floor, 6 pumpkin seeds on the floor, 7 pumpkin seeds on the floor, 9 pumpkin seeds on the floor, 10. It's actually a good number. Thank you, universe. So these are gonna get crunchy. I'll take them out tomorrow morning. I do have to babysit tomorrow, so I probably won't be able to make the coins, but I will eventually make the coins. And so right now I'm gonna get my clothes ready for the gym, and I'll probably start streaming again in a little bit. So stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. Go to MasterLuki.com contact page to connect with me 24/7. I'll see you, or you'll see me. Over and out.